If you're looking for the best saltwater fishing rods, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have offshore boat fishing rod. One of the advantages to heading offshore is that you are in with a chance of catching really big fish, but you are going to need a good boat fishing rod with enough firepower to perform the task. The black and gold finish on this rod is exquisite, but it isn't just good looks that go into the best deep sea fishing rods. With a maximum test curve of 50 pounds, there are a few species that you won't be able to haul in with this beast. Speaking of curves, this rod has a through action, meaning the weight of the fish is spread evenly along the length of the rod. A heavy-duty line might be too much for a normal rod to cope with. This rod features a tip roller, ensuring silky smooth lowering of your bait and of course reeling in a whopper too. An EVA foam grip completes the setup, making the rod comfortable to hold and use. The eyes are manufactured from aircraft-grade alloys to ensure durability and corrosion resistance. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Fiblink Saltwater Offshore Fishing Rod. Whilst we are on the subject of firepower, take a look at this. This boat rod is another solid offering with a few extra features. What are these features? Well, why have one roller at the tip when you can have the rod covered in them? This is a layer of complexity that will perform well provided it is well maintained. As with my above suggestion, a curve of 50 will let you fight pretty much any fish. A feature I really like is the two-piece EVA foam handle, which is perfectly positioned to give you maximum leverage when you need it the most. Saltwater can be corrosive, however, the aluminum butt cap and reel seat are pretty much maintenance-free, meaning that with a simple rinse after each session, you can keep the rod in perfect condition. And there's more on offer. If you want to target slightly smaller species, you don't have to go too heavy. There are two-piece versions available with a lighter and faster action. The choice is yours. The number 3 position is held by Penn Squall Level Wind Reel and Rod Combo. Chances are this is the only boat rod you will ever need. It oozes quality through and through. The tubular glass blank is practically unbreakable, and there is very little that can go wrong with it. It is light, responsive, and capable of taming even the biggest monsters of the deep. You get much more than just a rod. It comes included with a reel which is of equal quality. Constructed of marine-grade bronze alloy and graphite, it is light and powerful. The benefit of a paired combo is that they are designed together, so perfectly balanced. This is exactly what you need in the best rod and reel for sea fishing. The nice features in this reel include a really chunky power handle and a level wind to ensure that your line goes on in a really uniform manner, increasing spooling capacity. This is truly an absolutely rock-solid setup. If you've got deep pockets, this would be a superb choice. Next at number 4, we have Shakespeare Ugly Stik Tiger Casting Rod. Boats may not be your thing, but you still might want to catch big fish from the shore. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Shakespeare are the go-to brand for the angler who wants quality without blowing the entire budget. And this rod is a perfect example of that. You had better be aiming for big fish, because you are going to need to put on a big bait and wait to get the most out of this rod. The rod is constructed from graphite and fiberglass, both well known for their flexible qualities. The action of the blank is geared slightly towards the tip, giving a little extra distance to your cast. The ideal situation would be fishing static deadbaits. However, if you like a workout, it can also be used for casting very large lures at considerable distance. The number 5 position is held by Okuma Longitude Surf Graphite Rods. If you are looking for a great all-around casting rod, then you've found it. Okuma offer 2 basic things in their rods: comfort and functionality. What more could you ask for? The graphite composite blanks give strength to the rod, but also offer significant weight saving. You'll be able to cast a fair chunk of bait out into the waves, but the sensitivity doesn't suffer as a result. You'll be able to feel the smallest of bites transmitted through the rod. Yup, versatility in our fishing is something that we all strive for. Fortunately, this rod is available in several different actions and lengths, meaning that whatever species you are going for, or whatever style you prefer to fish, you should be able to find something worthwhile at a relatively low cost. The cork grip gives the rod a really traditional look, which I like. And the stainless reel seat is really easy to maintain, reducing corrosion and prolonging the life of your rod. The number 6 position is dominated by Penn Prevail Roman 2 Surf Casting Fishing Rod. You'll have gathered from my previous review that I am a huge fan of Penn. This rod looks the business and has the performance to match. Want to know why it's so good? Read on. This rod is laden with premium features, one of which is the Graphite Reel C. As you already know, saltwater can really damage fishing tackle over time. Graphite is practically immune to the effects of saltwater, meaning if you look after it, this rod should last a long time. The Penn Dura guides are specially formulated to allow the line to slip through really easily. This will allow an easy retrieve, regardless of the size of the fish, and also allow you to get the biggest possible distance from your cast. If you were holding a rod all day then you want it to be comfortable, Penn have included user-friendly wind grips as standard, giving a nice feel in the hand and also aiding in your casting technique. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Ugly Stik Bigwater Spinning Fishing Rod. You've already seen the Shakespeare Ugly Stik Surfcaster. Well, the same quality is reflected in this spinning rod. Big lures catch big fish, and you need something that can provide the necessary muscle to reach them. Well, you'll be able to cast out any lure that weighs under 8 oz. Is that good enough? The beauty of this rod is that due to its heavy-duty action, it can in fact double up as a bait casting rod too. A heavy-duty rod requires a heavy-duty reel. With the substantial aluminum reel seat, you'll be able to attach and hold any reel that is up to the task. Whilst the blank is on the heavy side, it is still light and responsive enough not to feel too cumbersome. The blank is manufactured from powerful 3M resin, more than capable of smashing out finger mullet and other big baits, and equally capable of smashing into larger fish. The number 8 position is held by Tica, UGSA series surf spinning fishing rod. If casting lures are your thing, then this rod is for you. It offers versatility all based around lure fishing. Often anglers have to decide between light and heavy lure fishing. This rod will do it all. The TC3 graphite body has a surprising amount of flex. This is a good thing as it will allow you to flick our lighter lures and work some action into your jigs and poppers. You can tell it's a dedicated lure rod as it features a sliding hook keeper, allowing you to clip up your lure and stay mobile whilst you hunt the fish. The rod favors the traditional style with a cork handle, but things tend to become traditional because they work well. The cork handle provides decent grip even when wet. The answer is a resounding yes. There are several different varieties of this rod available. If you want to stick to pure lure fishing, go right ahead, or alternatively opt for a medium/heavy rod and be able to do some light bait casting if the fish are hunkered down. Next at number 9 we have Okuma Rockaway Carbon Saltwater Fishing Rod. Heavy-duty rods are not the be-all, end-all. Fast and flexible can be just what you need in your lures in order to ensure a strike. This rod is best suited to casting up to 1.5 oz. You may feel that limits you. However, big fish still take small lures all the time. Besides which, with the pull of the tide and a lightweight rod such as this, even smaller fish will feel like monsters, which is part of the fun. Well, first of all, this rod is seriously beautiful looking. The 24-ton carbon rod blank is sleek with a crisscross pattern. The black Eva butt section completes the look. The rounded butt cap is perfectly placed to get maximum distance when casting. The rings come with optional zirconium inserts, so when you can easily adapt the rod to be used for braid, which is super effective when lure fishing. The rod handle is of the shrunken style, reducing weight and adding an extra form factor. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Berrypro Striper Fishing Rod. Ignore the fact that this rod says striper on it. After all, the fish can't read. What it does offer is a great all-round experience. This rod is super sensitive, which is just what you need when fishing. A missed bite is a missed opportunity and can lead to deep hooking. If you have ever deep hooked a fish, you might want to look at a decent pair of fishing pliers. Feel free to check out my handy saltwater fishing plier guide here. For inshore fish, you won't find a better rod at this price point. Great features include a lockable reel seat if you are casting constantly, and you will be the reel should stay exactly where you want it. One really cool feature that is often only found in more expensive rods are the ceramic lined rings. They reduce friction on the line, allowing you to cast farther. This rod is designed with precision, so the guides all line up perfectly. This means that aside from the tip ring, the line is pretty much in direct contact with your hands. It's perfect for beach and bay fishing. This fast action and lightweight rod are perfect for fishermen who want to move around and actively hunt the fish. That's all for today. We upload fishing product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.